Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not Monday. Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
All of their recent games have been high-energy, high-quality effort. I mean, they've been playing with a lot of emotion, but they've channeled it in the right way, and they're still playing with a lot of discipline as well.
Fun to watch, guys, really. Just playing hard, but also under control. So that effort and execution that you talked about, coupled with the teamwork, every time they take the floor.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the monster out there with Doc, then it's Silk, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's George in at the power forward. Pass to Silk. Here's the monster against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Feeds it to Gobert. Passes it to the monster. Gobert, the screen. Dishes it to George. And there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from George. George drops them both. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers.
And the way they attack the basket and
team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Silks got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
So it's Utah now, following the score by New York. The monster passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black Hole coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And there's the pass to Flott. No good with the triple. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Derek Fisher for a moment. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well, and his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Porzingis buried from 15 feet out.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Gobert with the pass to Silk. Uncovered. And again, it's Utah. Here's Black Hole. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Ball stolen. Got the pass to George. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Tries from 10. That one wide left.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the second free throw. One's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
Robert Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Now, here is George. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. He gives them a double-digit lead. The Monsters got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Black Hole. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure they'll change. Here's Clement. New York, no good that time either.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Pass to the Monster. Down low. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 7 points for Silk.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Black Hole looking to end the run. Shoots the three. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Utah with the ball. The Monster passes to Gobert. Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Afflalo. Clock is at 3. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Well, you look at the Monster, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
Well, if you're on this leaderboard, Kevin, whether it's for the year, a month, or one game, your coach and your teammates are happy because free throws mean points on the board and a better chance to win when you knock them down.
To the paint, here's Clement. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. New York shooting their first free throws of this.
Your Knicks. Clement. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's the Monster. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. They push it up 4 on 3. Soft touch off the press.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Gobert, the screen. Williams against George. Passes it to the Monster. Lets it go from the wing. The drive by Gobert. From past the arc. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
A recheck of the stats for insanity. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
From deep. Utah with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They were just locked, really in a zone from a team defense standpoint. And nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, communication and teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Cut the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Utah leading by 5. Here's the Monster. They set the pick. Gobert, the screen. Here's the Monster. Second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Black Hole. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mr. Williams. Here's Insanity. Beyond the arc. A hand on it.
He's been wayward and just off on it. about everything he's put up in this period. That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
On its way from a follow for two. That's short off the rim. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Now the pass to Don. Outside, George. Gobert, the screen. Here's the monster. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Utah, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he makes the first. A different look for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Amundsen comes in for Insanity. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Hayward comes in for Thunder. Rodney Hood subbed in for Dallas. Both good from the line that time. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Knicks trail by 11. The dish to Galloway. Pass to Black Hole. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
Here's the monster. He's got 5. Hood, the pass to Silk. He feeds it to Hayward. No good on the 3.
Even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
A shot by Williams, no good. Utah leading by 9. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
And guys, with Lyles playing out of position can be a blessing and a curse. I mean, he didn't get to play in his comfort zone and put up big numbers, but his skill set grew from the minutes he had to spend outside of that comfort zone.
Tell you what I like about Lyles is that he has a bit of an old man game about him. He's an old head, plays within himself, good at every small intangible thing on the court. Just has a real nice feel for how to play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
That is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and the key to their lead tonight.
Here's Galloway. He's had some playing time, but no scoring in from him. And here they come. Hayward outside. Passes it to Lyles. 6 to shoot. The pass to Silk. With the fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Silk's got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Black Hole. And he converts the low. Black Hole's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this stuff. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Kicks it to Hood. Hayward from outside. Good on the shot. And Utah leads by 14.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now here's Seraphin. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Hood. Pass to the monster. Goes up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Passes to Black Hole. And he comes off the screen to carry the jump shot. Black Hole's got 6.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Here's Hood. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Silk. Back to Hayward. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Amundsen dishes to Galloway. Alley-oop tries. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here. Stockton outside. And there's the pass to Silk. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there was more basketball in store. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. also on the floor for Utah. We've got Hayward. Lyles out there with Gobert. Then it's Stockton. And it's Doc in at the 2.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
5 on the clock. Stockton kicks to Hayward. Here's Lyles. No luck. And New York will come the other way. Afflalo outside. Galloway, the pass to Afflalo. Here's Clement, and that's good off the glass that time.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Hayward dishes to Stockton. Back to Hayward. Pass to Doc. High post shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Take a look at Doc, one of the game's best, second in the league.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Gobert kicks to Stockton. Gobert, the screen. Passes it to Doc. Back to Stockton. And it's 2-0. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. In the corner of Quinn with it. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Stockton. Hayward comes with the double team. On its way from a follow for 2. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and there'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
So Derek Fisher is going to talk to his team right here. Timeout taken.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
The Monsters check in for Gordon Hayward. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clement. That's tipped. Here's the Monster. Now the feed to Ingles. Out left to the wing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clock at 4. Elbow shot is on the way. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Galloway. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And the pass to Insanity. He dishes it to Galloway. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Aflalo for 2. Money from the wing. Aflalo's got 7. And so it's Utah here with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Gobert, the screen. The monster passes to George. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Galloway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's off from 3-point range.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Galloway. Pass to Insanity. Pulls up. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. And now Utah, fast break. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
George. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Lopez a screen. Galloway the pass to Insanity. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the monster. 7 points in the game. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Ingles. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Galloway, the pass to Insanity. Right wing. They get it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, we got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 2nd in blocks, 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
A different look for New York. Amundsen comes in for Kyle O'Quinn, and Black Hole subbed in for Langston Galloway. And a switcher also for Utah. Rodney Hood's checked in for Joe Ingles. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah leading by 12. Here's the monster. He kicks to Hood. Gobert the screen. Hood dishes to Gobert. Passes it to the monster. All sorts of time. Here's George. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Here's Black Hole. 6 points for him. And the Knicks miss again.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Knicks trail by 18. Over to the wing. Clement. Here's Black Hole. It's tipped.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's the monster. He's got 7. Feeds it to Hood, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Doc. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Averaging about 11 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Black hole passes to Insanity. In the corner, a follow with it. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Utah leading by 18. Here's the monster. The three-pointer, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Insanity. Here's the monster. He's got 7. Soft touch off the glass. The monster's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A different look for Utah. Portis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Silks subbed in for George. Poked away. And a follow kicks to Amundsen. New York moving it around. Shot's good for serve.
Timeout call.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Check in for Utah. Utah leading by 17. Hayward dishes to Hood. Back to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Fades back. It's rebounded by Serafin. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
There's the pick. Here's Hood. Another miss by Utah.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
1:31 left in the first half. Here's a follow, and Hayward with the block. Here's Silk. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. And on the topic of Hayward hiring an agent, it was reported that the questionnaire was just the beginning and that prospective agents also went through quite a grilling. In addition to that, you talk about a thorough process.
Here's Silk. An easy 2 points on the layup. Silk's got 15 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. You know, back to Hayward, obviously his first NBA contract was subject to the rookie wage scale, but his second contract, 4-year max deal. So whatever the Haywards have done as far as agent vetting, it's paid off.
Dishes it to Hood. Pass to Portis, takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Black Hole, fended by Hayward. There's the bucket. Good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops by Hayward. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Utah leads by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Silk. He has 15 points and a block. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
Porzingis is out there with insanity. Then it's Black Hole. Then there's a Flalo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Black Hole. 6 on the shot clock. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the monster. Right side, George. Got a hand on it. Here's Black Hole. The pass to Insanity. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Here's the monster. Back to George. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 15. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss a significant amount of games, it would be a huge blow to a team that hoped to make a playoff run this year. Gentlemen, only time will tell.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what a game for George. He has 11 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line. Kyle
O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Black Hole. He's got 11. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Some nice passing by New York here. Misses the 3.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lopez a screen. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
It's tipped. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here is Doc. 10 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Utah making a change here. Portis is checked in. Knicks trail by 20. New York calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through insanity. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact. So far in the game for Black Hole, he has 14 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And it's George finishing it off.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. he would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
Inside, Doc. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Doc's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. With the floater. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Portis, the pass to the monster. Pass to Portis. There's the dish to George. Here's the monster. He's got 9. Comes up empty down low.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And a follow wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's the monster. George passes to the monster. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And New York making a change here. Amundsen's checked in. And here's Utah. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's the monster, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
There's a screen. Here's Clement. New York, no good that time either.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's the 3. Good. Insanity's got lead here in the quarter.
He was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Utah calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game.
Utah also making some changes. Hayward comes in for Thunder. Rodney Hood subbed in for Doc. Here's the monster. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Portis. To the inside. Here's the monster. And he gets the bucket. The monster's got 13 points.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Hayward outside. Here's Silk. Quinn defending.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
There's the pass to Insanity. He feeds it to Amundsen. Quinn can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And it's Quinn with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Black Hole passes to Insanity. From 12 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Portis. Pass to the monster. Passes it to Silk. Here's the monster. The shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Black Hole. 14 points for him. They set the pick. Here's Clement. Here's Olmanson. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And now Utah, fast break. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hayward's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Utah?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Knicks have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. And he knocks down the first one.
Some good play tonight for Insanity. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Porzingis in for Lou Odmanson. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Kicks it to Ingles. Pass to Wiles. Here's Ingles. The feed to Hayward. Fires it up. Here's Wiles. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Utah leading by 22. Hayward on the wing. There's the pass to Wiles. Here's Silk. 17 points in the game. And Black Hole is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Silk. And Stockton subbed in for Hood. But they get it back. Here's Ingles. In the corner, it's Hayward. And the layup's good off the glass. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Black Hole passes to Galloway. Pass to Black Hole. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Feeds it to Williams. Trying to get open at Seraphin. Williams, that's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Stockton outside. Passes to Wiles. He dishes it to Ingles. They set the pick. Gobert the screen. Three-pointer. Hayward. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just 1 basket away from winning it all.
At the line for 2. Go back to Hayward. He took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Stockton. Gobert, the screen. It's hauled in by Porzingis. A difficult situation for New York. Here's Galloway. And there's the pass to Black Hole. And his offensive struggles continue. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Seraphin kicks to Galloway. To the paint. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Gobert dishes to Stockton. Gobert, the screen. Hayward passes to Stockton. Back to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw drops for Hayward. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nine seconds left here in the third quarter. Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Utah out in front, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's the monster. So on the floor for Utah. Silk is out there with Thunder. Then there's Doc. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's the monster in at the point guard. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, the game's getting bigger, going international. But at least in the U.S., it really seems the game is going indoors. Back in the day, the legends of the game still played on the blacktop. That's becoming a thing of the past.
And speaking, Clark, of playground basketball, why do you think that is, that the players are going indoors?
Well, I think one reason is playing on hardwood is nicer. It's easier on your joints and safer overall. The game has changed and it's big business now, but there are still plenty of weekend warriors who get their hoop on outside.
And George drops them both. And the Knicks with possession here. Lopez a screen. Here's Galloway, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for your Knicks, Langston Galloway. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Galloway. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Clay Anthony early comes in for Insanity. And it's Vujacic in for Aaron Aflalo. Utah also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Silk. That's Felton in for Doc. Utah leading by 23. Now Felton. At the elbow, it's George. Cloak loose. There's the pick. Pass to Portis. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Galloway. Off the screen. And it's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's the monster. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Insanity comes in for early, and Black Hole subbed in for Sasha Vujacic. Utah leading by 22. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Felton kicks to Hood. Pass to the monster. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for New York, George.
That's good from George. Good on both.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Here's Black Hole. Rebound, Utah.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Portis. It's rebounded by New York. The Insanity's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Black Hole. And again, New York with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Dishes it to Hood. That one's good from the corner.
The assist, the monster.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And the foul on the monster. That's his 5th foul. And Utah making a change here. Ridnour's checked in. Lopez a screen. Here's Clement. No luck. And Utah the other way now. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Hood. Outside Felton. There's a screen. He kicks it to Hood. No good off the pick. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes to Black Hole. Here's Insanity. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by George. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ridnour with it. Outside, George. Clock at 6. The dish to Hood. Puts up a 3. And Galloway pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Clement. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Langston Galloway. Utah leading by 20. To the inside, George. Lopez with the block. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Here's a Flalo, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. A different look for Utah. Silk comes in for Thunder, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rodney Hood. Here's a Flalo, off the left rim and out.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Hayward on the wing. "18 feet out, kicks to Felton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Silk. Another miss by Utah. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Black Hole. And it's Seraphin in the corner. Ring shot on the way. And he hits the jump shot. Ripped away. Here's Black Hole. Ridnour with the rebound.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
From deep three-point range, that's good. And Utah leads by 21.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Black Hole. He feeds it to Lopez. And change shot. Shot's good for Seraphin.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And stolen by a Flalo.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Utah leading by 17. Here's Hayward. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Hayward's got 11 in the second half. The Knicks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Seraphin, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And New York making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Portis. Lyle comes in for Silk. And the Monsters subbed in for Raymond Felton. Gobert, the screen. Out to the right wing. There's the pass to the Monster. 5 on the clock. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. The Monsters got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
On the wing of Flalo. They get the rebound. Utah leading by 19. Now, here's Ridnour. Pass to Wiles. The feed to Gobert. The turnaround jumper. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Insanity. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's the Monster. He's guarded by a Flalo. A floater, and he gets it to go. That's 23 points for Black Hole.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Feeds it to Gobert. And here is Ridenour. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Porzingis, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Derek Williams, he checked in for Porzingis. And the first one drops. Silks checked in for Gordon Hayward. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 17. Here's Black Hole. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The 11-footer gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the middle. The jump hook. Williams passes to himself.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backs. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah leading by 17 to the left wing. Here's Stockton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Clement, sweet little floater. Insanity's got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Inside, here's Wiles. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. And Utah leads by 19.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shots.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there. They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
George is checked in for Utah.
George.
Utah's on defense. They have a 19-point lead. They set the pick. Passes it to Insanity. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the tape. Insanity's got 11 points in the quarter. For Utah, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Stockton kicks to George. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line of miss.
That free throw's good from George. It was Amundsen who's checked in for the Knicks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 18. And there's the pass to Insanity. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stockton right side. Bangs home the trifecta. And Utah leads by 21.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
George passes to Silk. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. The trade. Utah with the rebound. George has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Silk. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Black Hole, pass to Insanity. To the left side wing. Just 3 to shoot. It's deflected. Now Stockton. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. See him turn around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.